All right, I'm joined today by Reagan Apanu again. Second time, now you're round of 16 going to Saudi Arabia. This time you'll be taking on Kevin Christopher Ramirez, who also won his first round in the competition. Reagan, how are you feeling firstly?
I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great. I've had a great camp, so I'm ready for anything.
And speaking about great camp, I mean, you went in the first time with relatively no experience in terms of the professional boxing ring. Now that you've got a success in Saudi, do you have a lot of confidence going into the second fight?
Definitely. I'm more confident, I've trained harder. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I think you came into the tournament, not a lot of people knew about you. You know, you're this young 2-0 boxer. You mentioned that you didn't have much amateur experience either, but you held your own and you got a majority decision there. Go back to that fight. How do you feel, your performance was and how it all went?
I feel like it was a great performance. I made sure I win all the earlier rounds so that there mustn't be any discussion on who won the rounds whatsoever. I made sure the first 4 rounds I win it with any discussion, and the later round we shared it, so it was okay, it was good.
It's a lot of success for the South African-based fighters over there. In Corsi, your teammates also getting through.
Yes.
You'll be traveling again together. What is the feeling like in the team?
It's great. We're all confident. We motivate each other each and every time. It's great to work with Tedelelong Nkosi. He's a great champion. Seeing him next to me motivates me even more.
And of course, heavyweight division. You've seen some of the other contenders that are there. This man, Kevin Ramirez, will be standing in front of you. He's 9 wins, no losses, 1 draw. Are you intimidated by his fight record?
Not really. Record means nothing. It's who you fight. Sometimes people have a lot of fight, but who have their fought in that record. So I'm not really intimidated by that.
Let's go to his fight because we're going to, obviously now we all know there's no more draw. We all know we're going to be fighting in the next rounds. Of course, he beat Brian Zwart, who was 6-0 by knockout in the first round. What did you read into his last fight?
I think he got Brian with a good clean shot, a liver shot. And Brian couldn't stand up after that. So, I give him that.
Now that you know kind of like the style of the opponent that you're coming up against, have you been training accordingly for that style, or are you going in with a game plan of what would your game plan be? Let's just put it that way.
We have a game plan. We'll execute it on the fight night. I can't say much about it now, so everything will be there on the fight.
Okay, if I have to ask, is the game plan more about what you're going to do on the day? Is it about what he can bring and what he's done in this last fight?
I know what he will bring. I think I know what he will bring, most of the things he will bring, and I'm ready for it. So I'm not really worried about him that much.
And as sort of the tournament goes on, I mean, we're going to be fighting better and better guys. Obviously, you're expecting a tougher fight than the first one, I'm assuming.
Yes. All these fighters are great opponents. So, especially for me. So for me, all of them, they are above me. I want to put my own against them.
And Reagan, of course, this was the first time you had fought outside of the DRC. This is the one in Saudi. Now you'll be fighting in Saudi again. What does it feel like environmentally for you, to get out of the DRC and fight abroad?
It feels beautiful. When I stepped in outside, when they called my name and I stepped outside, I felt like I was living my dream. This is my long-term dream. I've been dreaming about this for a very long time. So once I step in there, defending my country, I'm very proud of that moment.
A lot of good heavyweights coming out of the DRC as well, and you've added to that as well just by participating in this tournament, and not just participating but winning the first fights and then getting to fight all these other great fighters. Have you got that support back home? And I know that it is accessible around the world because DAZN was doing the broadcast and everyone watched it.
Yes.
Did you get that love from home?
Obviously. All the champions from my country, Junior Makabu, Martin Bakole, all of them, they have my back 24/7. So it's great to have them behind me.
I just think that, especially for fans back home, I mean, do you get an opportunity to work with these guys, the likes of Martin Bakole, the likes of Ilunga Makabu?
Yes, I've had a couple of rounds with Junior in the sparring, so he's a tough guy to spar with.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, I'm sure people love to hear about that as well, because I know you're based here in South Africa, and that's where Ilunga Makabu is also based. His training camps here at the Durant's gym. Let's talk about South Africa for a second. What has it been like for you living this side?
It's been great. I've lived most of my life here.
Oh, okay.
Since I was like 10 or 11, I've been here for most of my life. So, yeah, it doesn't worry.
So it's basically a home, South Africa.
Yes, exactly. It's home away from home.
Home away from home.
Yes.
When you go overseas, right? I mean, do you consider yourself South African as well? In a way,
in a way, yes, because I've grown up here. So I'm basically fighting for two countries in a way, because my life has been around South Africa. I consider it a second home. Yes.
All right. So going over there now, seeing what you've seen, and you've obviously had a taste of Saudi Arabia, and obviously all there is to there. What sort of prediction are we looking at for this fight? What are you expecting to get?
I would love to get a knockout, but I'm not looking forward to it, because a knockout is just a bonus. So I'll go in there. I'm ready for all the rounds. I'm sure we'll get the win at the end of the day. That I'm sure of.
And of course, how's your camp been? Let's visit. Has it been a bigger and better one than the last time? Just seeing as your development is going up.
Yes, it's been a bigger camp, greater than before. Every camp I get, it's always better than the last one. I always go back on my mistakes and try to improve each and every little mistakes. So it's been good.
I'd like to ask, because you got a whole bunch of weights all the way down to Jackson Chauke in the gym. He's obviously the smallest guy here. Do you guys all train the same? Is it heavyweight specific training for you?
We train the same, but specific. Every boxer has their specific things they have to work on. So, for example, my mistakes, Jackson of course can't make the same stupid mistakes as me. So, so I work trying to polish my own mistakes, and I see the great things Jackson is doing, trying to take few good things from each and everyone.
It's the round of 16 now. Not that you're looking ahead and seeing the bigger picture, but do you think that where Ramirez is he going to be one of the tougher fights in the tournament for you?
No, not really. Not really. I think there are bigger, tougher fighters out there. But I'm not looking down on him, though. I'm not looking down on him. I know he's a great boxer. He's a great fighter. He comes to fight. So, but I don't think it will be a problem for me compared to other boxers inside the tournament.
I know in Argentina they speak Spanish, but I don't know if he's going to be able to, listen to this message. But do you have one for Ramirez, a message for him?
Not really. I'm not the guy who sends out messages. This is boxing. We just go in the ring and fight. So yeah, we'll meet each other fight night.
Fight night. I'll be watching on my TV and obviously following your journey. I see that they've condensed the tournaments now. Two weights are fighting on one evening instead of just heavyweights and just different weights. So I wanted to wish you all the best for your time there in Saudi and on your travels. Obviously, people watching this video are still learning about who you are and what you can do. Do you have any thank yous just lastly?
Yes, a big shout out to Junior Makabu for all the help he has helped me during my journey in boxing, and thank you to my manager Tariq Saad for the support he has given me, and of course thank you to my first ever sponsors in boxing, IME. Very grateful for that, and of course my team, my whole team in general, my trainers, the supporters and everything. Thank you.